Hello there and welcome. It's Psychic Cynthia here, Spiritual Psychic Cynthia Killian, and welcome, beautiful soul. Today I just had a simple message for you, and that is, it's okay to say no so that you can say yes to your own soul's path. It's okay to say no to doing things that you really don't want to do because they don't feel right for you. It's okay to say no so that you'll have a little bit more time later to do the things that you know that are more important to you. Not only is it okay to say no, sometimes it's okay to say hell no if it really is not a good fit for you, or if you know doing that thing is not going to serve you well, and in fact it might harm you. You know, it's also okay to say no if you think that by saying yes, you're going to get yourself entangled in some kind of mess, and that person is going to expect you to keep doing that thing that you really don't want to do in the first place. You know, if there are people in your life who are caring, sincere, just kind people, if they are the kind of people you want to have in your life, they'll understand when you say no. And listen, when you say no, you don't have to explain. You can if you want to. And sometimes you might choose to, especially if it's somebody who's close to you, and you know, if it seems like they don't understand, you might choose to, but you don't have to. And you especially don't owe anybody an explanation who isn't really close to you, isn't meaningful to you, especially if they haven't treated you well. You don't owe them anything. And frankly, it doesn't make you a better person to keep giving to somebody and keep saying yes to somebody who's using you. So this is really important here, you know, to not let yourself be used. And we teach people how to treat us. And, you know, there's a lot of talk about boundaries. And I guess that's what we're talking about here, a boundary. But a lot of times it starts, dear one, with a boundary with you, with yourself and your word. Be careful with your word. Be wise with your word. Say yes when you really feel that sincerely. If you don't feel that, don't say yes. I mean, maybe you don't have to say no. Sometimes you say not yet. Sometimes you say, I'll think about it. I'm not sure. It's also okay to say those things. It's okay to say not right now. It's okay. It's okay. And again, if those people in your lives are sincere, kind, authentic, you know, they'll understand, and they won't dump you just because you said no one time, especially if it's something small and something they could easily get somebody else to do, or could do for themselves. So it's okay to say no. It's okay to say not right now. It's okay to say I can't do that. You know, it's okay to say, I said today, I don't want to do that. I'm not in a hurry to do that. And I did explain to this person why, but, you know, just so they understand more, so they understand how really I'm not going to do it. So sometimes when I explain, if it's me, boy, you know I'm really not going to do it. So anyway, and if you're having problems with this, you know, you can call upon your angels to help. You might even call upon a totem. If you have an animal totem that you're working with, think about an animal that might be good at setting boundaries. And one animal or an animal type that I can think of is dog or wolf or any kind of canine. You know, canines are really good at guarding the boundaries and setting the boundaries. And I'm sure there's other animals, but this is just something that came to mind and to heart as I was meditating in spirit for how I might deliver this message. And there's also plant totems we can work with if you're so inclined. And those of you who watch me here, you know that I'm inclined to work with plant totems, or should I say to let them work with me. Plant spirit medicine is very powerful. And you know, you don't always have to like ingest a substance or even drink a tea. You don't even have to always take a flower essence. I love flower essences in homeopathy, but you can simply be with the plant or imagine it in your mind and your heart. One type of plant energy, and there are many that can be good for helping us to say no, helping us with boundaries, but one in particular, not just a plant, but a whole family of plants, would be the cactus, the cacti. And I happen to have one right here. I don't have a lot of cactus. You know, cactus aren't my main totems, but I do enjoy this one, which I just repotted. And this is the dog-tail cactus, which I've had about 4 or 5 years, and it was so tiny when I got it. So you can see that dog-tail has grown out, and it's pokier than it looks, trust me, to be careful here. But it's a great plant totem for me. It has these little fine hair, pokey things, so yeah, I'm getting a couple here. I don't like the feel of that, but also I do like the medicine of it, the spiritual medicine. It reminds me that it's okay to have my feelers out, my protectors, just like roses have thorns, right, to protect. That's another plant medicine you can work with by simply visualizing it or having the flower in your space or taking the essence if that is appropriate. Rose flower essence is good for many things, many things. It is a all-around road opener and cleanser, and well, that's another video for another time. But yes, you could work with the spirit of the canines, the totem spirits of dog or wolf, maybe some other type of totem. You can work with dog-tail cactus. It can be any cactus. It just happens to be that I have dog-tail cactus. So how cool is that, right? Combining the plant and animal spirits together. But yes, it's okay. It's okay to say no. Learn how to do that. And, you know, it doesn't have to be a big production. It can just be done easily, gently, gracefully. You know, it doesn't have to be you making a big scene. Now, sometimes you may feel the need to say, heck no, and that's fine. Sometimes we need to do that, but 99% of the time, just no is okay, or not right now. It's also okay sometimes to just not respond to really outrageous responses or requests. And I'll do that. I mean, if somebody, you know, doesn't approach me respectfully, and by the way, you deserve to be approached with respect. I mean, I don't know what you are and what you've done in your life, but you at least deserve to be approached with courtesy, okay? I don't care if you're the world's biggest butthead. You deserve to be approached with courtesy. We all do. That's what courtesy is about, is the care that we show to others. It's the social lubrication to help us all get along, and also the recognition that we all contain a spark of the divine. So it's that honoring, you know, just treating people, if not with respect. I mean, I guess respect does have to be earned, I feel, but courtesy shouldn't have to be earned, and a certain kind of cordialness. And, you know, if you say no to somebody and right off the bat they're just cussing you out or dishing on you or putting you down, well, then good thing you said no, right? Why would you want to say yes to somebody like that? All right, on that note, I hope this helps you not only to say no, but to say yes to your own path more. You know, that's the point. Sometimes we need to say no. What we're really talking about is choosing. We need to choose what we do with our energies. You need to choose wisely. So I hope this helps. And until next time, I'm Psychic Cynthia, wishing you many beautiful, bright blessings.